Welcome to StartupHakk. I'm Spencer Thomason, and here at StartupHakk, we love training software developers and building custom software solutions. So I do a lot of work as a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership experience and a solid 25 years in software development, I've mastered the art of transforming technology teams and products. So today we're going to talk about what having a crypto president will mean and what it'll do, what this will mean for the job tech market and for the tech jobs and also for you. So with Trump's election this fall, and that's not necessarily become as much of a foregone conclusion over the last couple weeks, the surge in cryptocurrency is expected to impact the job market significantly. So let's dive into this topic today because I think there's a lot to unpack. All right, so let's dive into this a little bit. So first off, share a report that's come out here. This is from Forbes. So it's over. Leak sparks serious U.S. crypto crackdown fears as the Bitcoin price bounces back. So we're seeing, Bitcoin come back to over 61,000. Price got back to over 61,000 this week, bouncing back from last week's huge price crash under 50,000, as one legendary trader predicts that the Bitcoin price could soon soar to $1 million. Now, after Trump's son, Eric and Don Jr. teased a big crypto announcement they say is coming soon, the Bitcoin and crypto community are bracing for U.S. crypto crackdown if the Vice President and Democratic Party Kamala Harris wins the White House. Pretty much guaranteed, if Kamala comes in, we have regulations. If Trump comes in, he's promising to give a lot of support to the crypto community. So Harris's advisor's choice suggests that she will keep Biden's hostile attitude toward crypto and will continue the crypto crackdown. This particular researcher says Bloomberg report that Harris supports raising crypto corporate taxes to 28% from 21%. Also fully in line with Biden's most recent budgetary proposal. And of course, for all the different things that she's proposing, somebody's got to pay for it, right? And of course, the big, the big fat corporate people are the ones who are going to have to pay for it. That's always how the Democrats try to propose their fiscal policy. So in January 23, he also wrote a White House blog covering the administration's plans to mitigate crypto risk. Now, a former aide to anti-crypto Army General and Senator Elizabeth Warren reportedly helped block stablecoin legislation in December of 2023. So there's definitely a history of the Democrats trying to block a lot of crypto regulation. So with Trump, if Trump gets elected this fall, then his crypto-friendly stance is going to shake things up in the tech job market. Because according to the New York Times, Trump's endorsement of Bitcoin is expected to bring a surge of investment into this tech sector. Because if crypto does well, and if it starts to go on a run anything north of 60,000, then what we're going to see is a ton more money coming back in to Web3 technology, blockchain, and into a lot of those DeFis, right, the decentralized finance. That's just historically what we've seen. I think we'll continue to see that. And I think the tech market is poised for a big boost as businesses adapt to this new financial landscape. So get ready, because if a Trump election comes this fall, I think what we're going to see with it is a whole lot of job listings around tech. Because even if you're not one of the ones building on the blockchain, right? So even if you're not one of the core crypto devs, as a Web3 technology starts to increase, as you start seeing more investment around that. And obviously with AI boom, we've seen a huge shift. But if crypto prices start going up again, guaranteed you will see more shift into that. And so with so much money being poured into everything that does AI can pretty much do crypto. I know they're not exactly one-to-one on the technologies, but at the end of the day, they work very similar. And so you can, a lot of the hardware that is powering AI can also double to power crypto. So Trump's policies are likely to accelerate the adoption of Web 3.0 technologies, and it's a cornerstone of his crypto agenda. And it sounds like they're, suggesting, because they want to do something what we're seeing here is that we're seeing that the Harris campaign is really copying a lot of what Trump's campaign talked about, right? We saw, no taxes on Social Security and tips. Sure, Trump was talking about that months ago. We see Kamala change on it. Trump's been talking about, boosting the economy. Kamala, even though she's had years to try to do it, is now talking about how much she's going to do for the economy. So we see a lot of this, kind of copying. But one of the things that Trump has definitely led in front of is his stance on crypto this time around. Now, I know in his previous campaign it may have been slightly different, but they have admittedly opened that said they are taking a 180-degree difference in the stance. So, and again, I'm not trying to say I'm pro one candidate or another candidate. I think it's probably pretty obvious in the things that I say, because I'm mostly pro economy. I'm for capitalism. We need this economy to come back. But that's not my point to this podcast. My point to this podcast is that his policies will likely increase Web 3.0 technologies, and that's a cornerstone of his crypto agenda. The Wall Street Journal reports that integrating crypto into his America First platform will stimulate growth in decentralized applications, or DApps, and the blockchain platforms. Even if you aren't a fan of Web 3.0, this will drive demand for developers skilled in blockchains, smart contracts, and decentralized finance. It'll also just bring more money into tech, which brings more jobs. The tech industry will see a significant shift towards these technologies, creating new career paths and opportunities for innovation. Now, supporting underneath all of that is also, a lot of other developers support tech, servers, everything. So the integration of cryptocurrency into mainstream finance under Trump's administration is expected to spur significant innovation in the fintech sector. The AP News highlights that Trump's promotion of Bitcoin is anticipated to attract more investment into tech startups. So even if you're skeptical of Trump's policies, this investment will fuel tech industry expansion, leading to a lot more job opportunities. Startups and established companies alike will be hiring to support new projects and technologies. And that's what we've really got to see. We've got to see something that's not just going to be the same old thing that we've seen before. We really need to see the fintech sector see an explosion of growth like we saw in the late teens, in the late 2018, 2019. We want to see that explosive growth in the tech job market, right? That's what we as developers really want to see here, right? So also make sure that you go back and check out our previous videos, because we love to train developers here. So we give out hundreds of free code samples. If you go download them, I think we're at over 500 free code samples with coding videos, and we have a lot more coming. Now, as the popularity of cryptocurrency grows, so does the need for robust cybersecurity measures. Protecting digital assets from hackers and ensuring the security of the blockchain transactions is super critical. So this increase of a focus on crypto raises cybersecurity, right? So that's a whole industry of itself, which again will continue to raise the tech industry. So this will create numerous jobs for experts in the cybersecurity field. Companies will be on the lookout for skilled professionals to safeguard their crypto investments. So this demand will drive up salaries and create more opportunities for cybersecurity specialists. So the tech job market will benefit significantly from this heightened focus on security, again, if we see that change in the presidency this fall. Now, despite the volatility in other sectors, the tech sector has proven its resilience time and time again. So even though we've seen some volatility over the last couple of years, average salaries as a developer is still 2.5 times the average salary of the U.S. American. So you can, it is one division that is always set apart. Medical has also been one of those, but it's really been medical and tech every time. So Trump's pro-crypto stance is expected to further solidify this resilience by injecting fresh capital into the market. And that's what we really need from the White House. We don't need them to push false money. We're seeing the effects of that right now. What happens when we push false money? What we need to see is a thrive in capitalism and a push on some of these great new innovative ideas. Even if you're not a fan of Web 3.0, I'm actually not a huge fan of Web 3.0. I've built on some of the technologies. I think there's some drawbacks to it, and I can talk about that on another day. But money into this sector, high tide raises all boats, and money into this sector will help create jobs in the fintech development and support, as well as security and a lot of other supporting infrastructures. So the need for developers to build these new systems will be substantial, ensuring continued growth and job creation in the tech sector. So buckle up, because I think this fall we're going to see a run into the tech industry, because I think everybody wants to get on board to say how much they're into tech. I don't think it's going to be a popular thing to hear this fall from either candidate if they get on and say, no, tech bad, right? I don't think that's popular to anybody. Because, again, tech is one of the areas that the U.S. has always led in. So, advancements in blockchain technology are a direct consequence of Trump's crypto policies, right? This will require a workforce skilled in blockchain development and implementation. So, the push for blockchain technology will create jobs everywhere. The other part about this is really good for remote work opportunities. I know that while there is some of the blockchain technology and some of this that comes out of Silicon Valley, a lot of this, because people are going for top talent over necessarily location of the talent, this actually helps support remote work opportunities. I don't know a lot of crypto companies who expect people to be in the office 24/7. Many blockchain projects operate on a global scale, and they allow developers to work from anywhere. So this flexibility is a significant advantage for the tech job market. Companies will be more open to hiring remote workers to tap into a broad talent pool. This increase in remote work will also lead to more job openings and greater flexibility for tech professionals. The job market will become more inclusive and diverse as a result. Also, make sure that you go back and check out these previous videos, because I talk a lot about remote work and a lot about how I believe that remote work helps to promote the tech industry as well. So I think RTO is a bad thing, contrary to what Eric Schmidt's saying. I think you can do a lot of productive things. We've been proving that here at StartupHakk for sure. In our consulting side, we only work remote, and with our remote consulting, it's allowed me to open up a huge talent pool, and I think that's one of our strengths, because we work remotely, but my teams work extremely efficient and effectively in building technology for companies. So we have a proven track record of this. So as demand for blockchain and crypto-related skills grow, so will the need for educational programs and upskilling opportunities. Universities and training centers will expand their offers to include courses in blockchain, cryptocurrency, decentralized finance, and the security around it. So this focus on education will help to bridge the skill gap, and it will prepare the next generation of tech professionals. So even if you're not a big fan of crypto, again, more eyes on this will help to elevate and provide valuable skills and knowledge. Plus, I believe there's a ton of innovation that will come out of this. I believe a lot of the AI boom actually rode the coattails of a lot of the crypto boom, because these companies started spinning up all of this hardware for crypto that even when the market didn't necessarily sustain it, AI came right behind it to use the same technologies. Right now, with increase in cryptocurrency adoption, there'll be a need for regulation and oversight. I'm not anti-regulation on crypto. Don't hear me wrong. I think the government needs to set up some frameworks where it can do that, but then get out of the way. But what we don't want is anti-crypto, right? We want government to support crypto, because this will help the tech industry. So when you hear people saying that they're pro regulations on crypto, it doesn't mean you're anti-crypto. It just means we've got to put some guardrails on it, right? We cannot see another FTX collapse. That was too much of the Wild West. So while I'm a huge fan of innovation, there's got to be some kind of oversight. So, and I think that really comes from fintech, right? And I think in general, support of government into fintech is a good thing. Regulation and trying to squash crypto is really going to hurt. So overall, the tech market is expected to recover strongly in the fall of 2024 and to continue to grow in 2025. So the new CPI data that's come out is showing that we're starting to get inflation under control after a long, very painful period, because of a lot of poor mistakes and mismanagement of the funds by the U.S. government. But the integration of cryptocurrency into the mainstream and the subsequent tech expansion will drive this recovery. So even if you're not a fan of Trump or his policies, I believe his policies will have a positive impact on the tech job market. The future looks bright for tech professionals and new opportunities to advance that will come out this fall. So what do we do right now? I think we get ready and make sure that we're leveraging around opportunities that can rise as the crypto opportunities go up, I think we need to be ready for all the supporting infrastructure that will be needed for this. So the tech job market will thrive, offering numerous positions for growth and success. So also make sure you go back and check out our coding samples, because we want to make sure that you're prepared to be able to write some amazing stuff to help these companies as the tech market grows. Now, since I'm obviously losing my voice this morning, what are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I love having great, healthy discussions. A lot of my videos have come out from comments that y'all have made, and I really appreciate that. So that's one of the best things you can do, is even if you're just commenting to say hi, jump into the comments, leave me your thoughts, tell me where you think I'm wrong, tell me where you think I'm right. I love to have a good, healthy debate. Here at StartupHakk, we love to train software developers in our coding bootcamp and to build custom software solutions for people. So if there's anything that we can do to help out, hit us up down in the comments or go check out startuphakk.com today, and we'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you lots of great tutorials and tips that every developer should know. See you next time.